Hi everyone. Well, I'm back filming a second video for today. It's been a pretty long day, but there were a couple of items that I purchased. Did a little bit of a retail therapy, kind of calms the nerves a little, and made some purchases. And some of these I just purchased, and some are purchases that I had during the holiday season that I haven't had a chance to share with you. So I thought I would do that. So, first off, I just wanted to mention that I today put on my face at about 9 o'clock this morning, and haven't really done a lot of touch up, and I just kind of wanted to come on and talk about what I'm using. And I was just trialing a couple of new items that I'm going to share with you and let you know what I feel about them right now. First item is, and I did not just purchase this. This was something I purchased over the holidays, and it was the Patrick Starr eyeshadow quad. And get it open. I don't have my normal little video set up here, so it's a little hard. Really pretty colors. Here's a base color over here to the bottom left, and this color here is really, really pretty. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, and then this top color here is like a really deep kind of, I think it's more like a cocoa color, and there's no shimmer to it or to this top one on the left. And let me just go ahead and swatch these, and I'll try to do it as best as I can. You can see that it's pretty pigmented. This color really blends in beautifully into the crease and outer corner of your eye. And this color is really pretty on the inner corner. Now, I have it over my lids today, and I've used all four of these shades. But like I said, I put my face on it about 9 o'clock this morning, and it's about 7 o'clock right now. So it's been a long day. I've done no touch-ups, and I'm really, really happy. I've used this quad a couple of different times, and I love it. I think it's a really pretty neutral type eyeshadow palette, and colors are beautiful. Not a lot of fallout, very blendable, really nice. And I'm not sure if this was just something that came out over the holidays. I didn't have a lot of didn't put in a lot of research about it. I just happened upon it and liked the colors. This is the palette that I'm very attracted to all the time, and so I really like it. So that was one. Let me get a wipe here. And the next thing that I want to talk about, that I'm excited about, and of course, is my favorite foundation. My favorite foundation that I talk about all the time is from Nars, and the color that I usually normally always wear is Mont Blanc. And I went ahead and purchased the Nars because Ulta is carrying a very nice line from Nars, the Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. And this is the bottle that it comes in. And I wore the foundation today. It's supposed to have, like, I don't know, it says like an 18-hour. Oh, I could be wrong, but I think that's what I read. Um, Lasting power. It's really, really nice. Really nice. It feels very velvety on. I've had it on again since about 9 o'clock this morning. I have done no touch-ups. I do see where I have a little bit of wearing off from my concealer in this area, the T-zone area, and I do have oily skin, but I have done no touch-ups at all, and it has not really worn off. It's extremely, I would say it's a medium coverage, but it's very blendable, and it's a beautiful foundation. Nars has always been one of my favorite foundations, and what I like about this particular foundation is that it really leaves your skin feeling very velvety. I for me not to have to touch up after about 2 to 3 hours is really kind of amazing. Uh, and I even got caught in the rain today. Didn't get soaked, but I did get pretty wet. So I think I'm gonna, go ahead and talk about this later on in a future video, because I think I'm going to really, really rave about this. Right now, this was my first day, and like I said, I got caught in the rain a little bit today, and it was um, about 62 degrees here where I'm living at, and a little bit, I would say, muggy-ish with all the rain. So I'm really, really surprised that I didn't have to reapply powder, but anyways, that was a good thing. And another item that I picked up, not that I needed another blush, but when I saw this, I thought, ooh, I think I need to add that to my collection. Of course, it's from Nars, and this one is called Dolce Vita, and I have it on today. I think it's a really, really pretty color. Now, this is very pigmented, very smooth blending. Um, I got a little heavy-handed when I tried it on, and I was able to really smooth it out. No touch-ups, no nothing. It's lasted all day long, so um, really happy with this. I'd have to say, I'm a big fan of Tarte blushes. My favorite blush that I pretty much wear very, very consistently is my Chanel blush, because it has great lasting power. And I also purchased two new blushes from Tom Ford, and I do enjoy those blushes. They're more on the pricey side, but I have to say, in comparison to color and lasting, um, this Nars blush, and I have used Laguna from Nars, and another blush. It has kind of a, oh, I can't remember the name of it, but I pretty much went through two of those and always loved that blush. It's a very popular blush because it, again, stays on your face, doesn't seem to wear off or run off. And so I'm really happy with this blush that I purchased from Nars. And I have to say, in the Tom Ford blushes are beautiful. They go on very smooth. They're very blendable. They're milled beautifully. The powder picks up on your makeup brushes, or I've even used a sponge to apply it, but I like the application with a brush better. But pretty pricey. So I am really happy with this color. I think it's really, really nice. But NARS has been my go-to foundation. I have been using it very consistently all the time for 5 years. I really, really love it. So I was excited to try this new one out. Again, it's the Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation, and today, pretty happy with it. Too Faced Diamond Light multi-purpose fire highlighter, comes in this beautiful packaging, and like I said, I'm not always crazy about the packaging, but I am kind of crazy about cute things. And this says on the inside, "It's your time to shine." This is a really pretty highlighter, really pretty. The one of the sales clerks at the store, "Ooh, you're really getting a shine on this one," said, "Oh, it's such beautiful packaging. I don't even want to use mine because it's just so pretty." And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. But if you're going to pay the money to buy a highlighter, yeah, you need to use it." So I'm just showing you here with my finger. It's not as frosty going on. Oh, sorry for the lighting. As it looks in the packaging, but it is, I think the name matches the way the highlighter looks. It's just really frosty highlighter, but it goes on very subtly, and I like that because it really does have no hint of pink, no hint of champagne, but it just has that, if I can get this, creamy, glistening white, but it's not obnoxiously um, glistening, I guess, if that makes sense. But I really like that. Now, my favorite highlighter that I have been using very consistently for about the last 4 months is my Chanel Plissé Lumiere. This is a beautiful, has a very um, gorgeous champagne-y tone to it. I love this. I wear this all the time. I wear a little bit of it even on my lids sometimes. It's beautiful. And it's more of a kind of champagne-ish type color, but with a really light hint of a bit of pink once you start getting that top layer off. But it really, it's just one of my favorites. But I like highlighters. I think they add a lot of depth to your skin. And, I don't want to have this like a glowing look to my face, but I just want that little bit of highlighting on the cheekbone and maybe up above on the forehead and down the nose just a little bit, just to give you that fresh look on your face. And there's times I see where the highlighter really kind of gets abused, I think, at times, because it's just like all of a sudden the highlighter walks into the room and then the face follows. But I do have to say that I've been intermixing these two um, pretty frequently, and but no comparison to this. This is beautiful, beautiful. MAC Demi wipes. I picked these up at Ulta. I heard a lot about them, that they're really nice, and they have a very, very nice, pleasant smell to them, and they really do a great job. I've had no breakouts from these. My face feels super clean and soft. So I like these because I actually feel like my face is moisturized after using them. And I'm going to go ahead and remove all of my makeup that I have on my face because I've had it on all day. And before I do that, I'm just going to go ahead and show you the eyeshadow. This is what I have on from that Patrick Starr quad, and haven't touched it up. It's been on again since 9 o'clock this morning, and it's after 7. And my liner on the lower lashes are also from the dark color in that quad, and no running. It's a beautiful quad. And I picked that up during the month of December. So, I think it's still available, but I don't want to say for sure. I will, if it is, I will link the information below. But, so I'm going to go ahead and start wiping off my makeup so you can kind of see how these work. And what I like to do is I like to do my face first, and then I will flip it over and I will remove my eye makeup. Also going to take off my lipstick. I think sometimes, you feel like these aren't soaking wet, and it's just the scent that these wipes have on them is really pleasant and almost feels very invigorating. And as you can see, I have a lot of red to my skin, and it's doing a really good job of taking off that foundation and that powder that's been sitting on my face for hours. No problem, just a gentle wipe. And sometimes I feel like I have to use two face wipes, and I will never wash my face with a good face product without using either my face halo, which I really, really love, or a great face wipe. Removing my eye makeup and my mascara. And I'm going to talk about this mascara that is from Thrive Cosmetics. I still am very partial to the, I believe it's the Deafen Cell mascara, and I've used that for a couple of years on and off, and I always like to try new mascara. Now, it may look like I'm really rubbing here, but I'm not. I'm just gently wiping my lashes downward and then just trying to remove the lower mascara. And I just want to show you what a great job. And there is still a ton of moisture left on this wipe, this face wipe. So it works beautifully, it smells great, and it leaves your skin feeling very clean and very moisturized. So I'm sold, really sold on those wipes. And I've been using these wipes now for, probably been using them for about 10 days, very consistently. And I've had no breakouts, and just really like them, because there are some wipes that my skin has been super sensitive to, or I've decided to try a new package of face wipes, and you open them and the first two are soaking, sopping wet, and the rest of the pack is as dry as can be. So it's very gentle on your skin, and you don't have to do a lot of rubbing to get your makeup off. And so this is the step number 1 of cleaning my face. At the end of the night, I start with my face wipe, and then I go into my facial regimen. So I just wanted to share those few new items with you, and come back on, because I'm trying to get back into a routine, and hopefully I'm going to be in my new house within the next week and a half. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and until next time, be kind, be humble, and age gracefully. Bye.